Hello everyone, welcome back. Doing another video because I felt like I wanted to get this topic off my chest as well.
You see the title of the video right on the description, not description, title. So you know exactly what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about genital preferences. Why specifically this? More so because it's become a bigger topic of conversation online, and I feel I can add my 2 cents on this as well as somebody who has gone through this and does understand how this works. So we're going to be talking about trans folks today. So let's start with what genital preferences is. It's literally what it sounds like. If you have a preference for a certain pair of, what's between your legs, then yeah, that's pretty much what it means. Now, I want to discuss this subject because this is a subject that I feel is something that really isn't really told very well. I feel it's dominated largely by people who have never experienced it in the first place, never have had an understanding of what it's like to go through that. Nothing. So I will start with my overall thoughts. As a transgender woman, I don't have a problem with people who don't want to sleep with someone like me. It's never bothered me. I always have understood you're not going to attract someone like that. And no, this should not have to be said, but I'm going to say it anyways. No, not wanting to sleep with someone because they are trans does not equate to transphobia. It doesn't even come close. I am friends with people who don't want to sleep with someone like me, and they support me. They call me by my preferred pronouns. They defend me when someone doesn't. They help me out of situations. They help me. And do I think any of them are transphobic? No, because it's not out of hatred. It doesn't equate to, I hate you. It doesn't equate to, I think you're scum. It doesn't equate to, I think you're disgusting. It doesn't equate to, I hate you. It doesn't equate to transphobia just because they won't sleep with you. Let's put a scenario out there. You've been dating someone. Let's put this scenario out there. You're a gay man. You're dating this other gay man. You're expecting something to happen from said gay man. You are about to go down on them, about to do the deed, and then you see said person you're about to go for has a vagina. And you're expecting the person to continue to want to go for that. You're expecting said gay man to completely change his values, to completely change his preferences, to make himself turned on by a body part that he is naturally going to be turned off by. And let's reverse that. Lesbians. You're about to do the same thing to a trans woman. You're about to do the deed, and then you find out they got something that they're not compatible with. If you choose not to sleep with that person because of that body part, no, it doesn't make you transphobic. It doesn't mean you hate them. It just means you don't sleep with them. which is fine. You don't have to sleep with them to show that you support them. There's other ways to support us than sleeping with us. For example, if I were to walk up to somebody and I was about to do the thing and they had no clue what I was, what do you think that person's going to react with? They're not going to be happy because I wasn't truthful. I do feel that you should disclose what you have, not on the first date, never on the first date, because you just met them, it's awkward, you're getting to know them, and you might not even see them after the first date. But let's say you see this person again and you go on a second date with this person. And you tell them on the second date, this is what I am. We have been going out for a bit. I want you to know this before we take it a step further. That's okay to say there because nothing sexual has happened. It prepares them. That way they're mentally ready when they do decide, I'm ready to go for this. I don't care what you have. I'm ready to go for this. That's when it's okay. And if you have someone who still won't go for it, then it just means you dodged a bullet. Be with someone who loves you for you, not somebody who you want to love because you're attracted to them, but they're not attracted to you. You can't force somebody to, you can't force somebody to sleep with you. You just can't. You can't just label people transphobic because they don't want to sleep with you. There are bigger things to worry about in the trans community than who wants to sleep with who. There are way bigger things to worry about than this. If you are a gay man and you have a preference for penis and vagina turns you off completely, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to have a happy ending. You're just not. This isn't to say that trans men are invalid. You are valid as men. You are men. You're just a different kind of man, which is okay. It is valid. It's not taking away from who you are as a person. It's not taking away what you worked to be. It's not taking any of that away. Doesn't mean that you're less of who you are because someone won't sleep with you. It's just that person won't sleep with you. It's that simple. And it's not a hard concept to grasp. It really isn't. It's super easy to understand, actually. In fact, it's a topic I'm confused why we're even having. Why are we throwing around the term transphobic to now mean people who won't sleep with you? No. It don't work that way. That's not how transphobia works. We want to talk about real transphobia? How about we talk about the ones that are killed on the street every fucking day? How about we talk about the ones that are brutally beaten every day for being who they are? How about we talk about the ones who are kicked out of their houses for being who they are? How about we talk about that? How about we focus on that and not this person won't sleep with me because they don't like what I have there and therefore they're transphobic? I'm not going to look at somebody and expect them to want to sleep with somebody who doesn't have what they want. You can't expect someone to change. You can't expect someone to be on your side when them not wanting to sleep with you is enough for you to call them transphobic. You're pushing people away. You're pushing people away. You're making us look weak. You're making us look like babies. There are a plethora of men out there who do want you. There are a plethora of women who do want you. Trans lesbians. There's lesbians out there who are for you and who are accepting of you. Go for those ones and not worry about the ones that don't want to sleep with you. And same thing to trans men. Go for the gay men that do want to sleep with you, that do love you, that do appreciate you, not the ones that don't. It's not hard. It's not a hard concept to grasp. You're going to go through life with people not wanting that. You're going to go through life with people not wanting to be with you for that reason. And they're valid. There are people who are big supporters of trans folks that I know personally that are huge supporters, go to the parades, go to the marches, always on their social medias, fighting for their rights, defending one when they are misgendered, defending one when they are called something that they're not. But because they don't want to sleep with them, all of a sudden it's transphobia. Y'all need to look up the actual definition of transphobia and look up real transphobia. Because it's not what y'all think. It's not even close to what y'all are painting it out to be. Sorry, this had to be a shorter video. Kunimitsu signing out.